Hi everyone, my name is Rachel. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to you and warm hugs, warm fuzzy hugs, especially if you are up here in the north or in the northeast, anywhere where it's really cold and snowing. It was snowing a little bit earlier today, and I did send a short out for you. I am down here in the south central part of Pennsylvania, kind of in between Harrisburg and Gettysburg, a little closer to Gettysburg. But here at the Makeup Connection, I kind of put out videos, like random videos, like technique, vlogging, tutorials on the occasion. It's not so often that I do them. I am not a professional, just I love makeup, and I hope to do this in not so much record time, but I just wanted to put something out because I haven't been too good at putting out videos lately, and I do apologize. Just everything has been going on. Everything, literally everything has been going on. I'm just going to pop my mirror just a little bit because this and my lamp, I have a really wonky lighting in here, and I do apologize. But enough of that chit chat. And if you would like, just go ahead, give it a thumbs up if you like, subscribe, and while you're subscribing, hit your notifications, turn them on so you can see all the content on my channel. Right now, I'm not sure how much is there, but like I said, I apologize for being so lazy, and I have been like really lazy. I won't go into a ton of details, but I'm just a lazy person. It's the kind of weather where you just want to be like cuddled up. But if you're willing to, give me some love, I would appreciate it. Thank you. We were getting ready to go places today, and my husband always tells me, just hurry up, get it done so we can get going, because there's winter weather coming. So he knows me. I can never do any kind of makeup in record time because it takes me forever. So with that in mind, I went to the kitchen, got this nice and wet and cool, and I've been doing some different things with my face lately. Take that card down. I got a Christmas card from my sister. Thank you. Really appreciate it. At night, I've been using just something I'm trying out, the Pond's Rejuvenesce. It's an anti-wrinkle cream, just to see if I like it. It hasn't been doing too bad lately. In the morning, I've been using some Palmer's with cocoa butter on my face, and just to get, a nice smooth surface, nothing, so that my makeup is cakey looking. And I find, when my skin is really dry, my makeup looks really bad. So I just go with the flow with that one. So I use a little bit of this all over my face and my neck. I've been on and off going through some eczema stuff all over the place, like around my neck, like where I wear my jewelry. Let's see, what do I have on? My Celtic crucifix, and have a little silver band and silver hoops. I do sport some silver mostly in the winter months and save my gold kind of more for spring and summer. That's that's what I've been seeing. You know, I was going through some of my order videos last night, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe that's why I do that. You know, that silver and gold, you know, are kind of, you know, things that are kind of seasonal to me. It seems like silver seems to be more of a fall and winter thing for me. But let's talk about some makeup. And I do have a new lipstick to show you. Usually underneath here, and I have been using as a primer a little bit of Vaseline on my face, you know, just so my makeup doesn't look cakey through the day. I try to keep a very fresh looking, soft looking makeup. The older you get, sometimes depending, your skin can look very dry, parched, slightly, and depending on how you take care of your skin, of course. It's just, I'm trying to think of how to say it. As you get older, your skin changes. Let's just say that. But I try to go with more moisturizing ingredients and more moisturizing type things that I put on my face. This is a Be Pure. These are one of the things you get in the dollar store, the $1.25 store, because they're not really $1 so much anymore. This is a hydrating concealer, under eye concealer, and this is in medium. For the life of me, I can never get a fair, so I go with a medium. I can pull a medium. I have some golden tones on my skin. This is a very nice concealer. Oh my gosh. Popped out too much. It's okay. No big. But I can kind of show you without getting makeup on my top. If you can see the shift, how it's kind of, you know, like, but it seems like it blends in there pretty good. Right now it's because I'm blending it on my arm and not on my face. Big difference. But it blends down and does its job. It's a very, very hydrating concealer, and I like how it covers in underneath everything. When you look down into your shadows, they're normally right in underneath there. That's where you want to put it, underneath. You don't want to put it directly on your shadows because people will end up seeing your shadows anyway. Especially if you wear glasses. If you wear glasses and wear makeup, you do not want to call attention to those little lines underneath there. I mean, you can barely see that. It's a nice product. But anyway, you can use your fingers, or you can use a blender. And usually after letting that kind of, you know, like set through that area, and sometimes I drag it up into here a little bit, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm in a rush and I just don't feel like it, I won't. Sometimes I will put a little bit on my lids. Today I did not do that. I knew we were going places, so I stuck with the NYX Shadow and Liner Primer, the Ultimate Base. It's a nice one. I don't know if I could ever get this again at the price that I got it, because they were on clearance. But again, this isn't a medium as well, but it, you know, it works because I have a prominent vein over in this that eye, like right, I don't know if you can see them or not. Probably not, because this stuff is pretty good at covering it, like right through this area right here. So yeah, it covers it. This is very, very nice stuff. If I'm able to get it at a lower price, I would definitely go and try to get some more. But I think they're back up at regular price the last time I checked. Using said beauty blender, and yes, I do have to clean it. I clean it as often as I can. I used a little bit of the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It. This is kind of like a beige. They call it a light to medium, but you know, it's really, really buttery soft. Very, very buttery soft. You can see it's kind of somewhat medium, but not so medium that it is obvious. But a lot of times, even if you put something just a little bit deeper on your face, as long as you blend it out, you know, and it looks right, you're good. Like this, the CoverGirl Matte Made. This is in T20 in Soft Honey. You would think, okay, that looks kind of dark there, Rachel, but you know, it's like, okay, it's a comfort matte, so it's not real tight matte. You could, as long as you blend it down and blend it, and that's what I do. It looks really, really nice on my skin. It warms up my skin a little bit. It's nice. But I did use that Physicians Formula today and just went to town blending it out. You know, it looked good. I only set in certain places the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in the banana powder. I've been using more of a yellow tone powder since my skin is not on the pink side so much anymore, or if it ever was. I don't think it was. Even when I was a kid, it didn't seem like, you know, even though my dad always says, oh, you're fair skinned, but you know, it's like, yeah, I tan. I don't tan, and that I burn, but yet I still have, you know, I'm noticing I'm not really, you know, as fair as I thought I was. But then again, through the years, I've had, you know, like, some instances where I was able to get like a quote safe tan. There is no such thing as a safe tan. It's very, very bad for your skin. I am one of those kinds of people where I would sooner rather, you know, just avoid the sun or just put adequate protection on my face. Okay. Concealer done. Foundation powder done. Onto brows. I use the a couple of things that I normally wouldn't find myself doing, but you know, I found ways of dealing with my brows because of how light they are. Because underneath here, my eyebrows are really, really super light. They look more like the golden chestnut brown that it used to be. I'm trying to find that spoolie. There it is. Should have these things in front of me. I have this spoolie that looks like it's going through the rear. The ones that you can find with the spoolie end and the tap surface, the little packed bristles at the end there. I usually go through my brows with the spoolie, use a little bit of the Wet n Wild Mega Clear. I hardly ever use this on my eyelashes. I do use it on my brows because it just seems to work better. It's nice, you know, just go through there, you know, to try to, you know, like get that shape kind of right there the way you want it. Usually the first thing I do is run through kind of like an ash colored pencil. This is an Avon number 804 in blonde. To me, this looks more like an ash pencil. And I just start with the ash pencil first and, you know, create the shape that I want. And then kind of occasionally use my fingernail to kind of, you know, like come up underneath as I'm going along, you know, just to get the shape where I like. And go in with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. This thing has gone through the ringer as well. Kind of like dipping down there into that medium brown, but I usually just run this little end into that brown. Let me find one little spot that maybe needs fixed. Maybe like right in here, like right. And if you need to, and if it's still not quite what you want, even after applying a powder product, you can always use a pencil. I do have some pencils from Wet n Wild. This is a brown of some shade, but it is a brown, and I do use this on occasion, you know, to go through like where I find like skips. It works because like as you're going through like your process every day, because I wear makeup as often as I can, you know, I find little things that I want to try, and it's like I'm gonna try that, you know. It's like it's fun to just, you know, like go through your makeup stuff, and it's like, ooh, I should try that, you know. It's something I need to try. And I'm trying to think here. Pull out my drawer so I can get a Q-tip, because I see just a wee little smudge. Just a wee little, you know, nothing to really, you know, like I see them, you know, occasionally. They don't bother me a whole lot unless I'm going to be taking a selfie to put it on my Instagram, because I do that a lot. I'll admit it. My husband's like, what the heck are you doing? He's like, do you need to do that every day? It's like, yesterday I didn't do anything. I mean, I just did not feel well. I ended up, you know, not sleeping at all the night before. Ended up with a migraine. My equilibrium was off. I was just, you know, I was a mess. But I try to put, you know, some content on my Instagram for whoever wants to look at it. Sometimes over the top I will use in a brow gel. This is a hard candy, and it's in light brown, I believe. Yes, it's in light brown. It's wee little, but it's there, you know. But I run it over there, you know, just to make it set. I mean, because when it started snowing and I'm like, oh great, there goes my makeup. But you know, it's like, I remember that some of my makeup is waterproof, so I'm not worried. Like these Wet n Wild breakup proof pencils. These are cry proof, to some extent heat proof, waterproof, yes, absolutely. Surprisingly, let's see here. And the thing about the brows, you know, if you need to go ahead and use something just a little bit lighter, I use a lighter lighter shade of foundation, or even just use a concealer, you know, just to border them out. I went into my LA Colors nude palette. This is my one palette that I tend to go into not as much as I should, but you know, I decided I was just gonna pull the easiest look possible today. Pull a brush. I used an angled brush first, and then I started, you know, using a fluffy brush. This is from Lancome. Just gonna use one of this, you know, just to, I'm using this medium brown right here. Has kind of a rust shift to it. Pop a little light there so you can kind of see it's like right into the corner on both sides. I would have pulled some down onto the lid, but I thought, okay, I don't want to do that. I just want to hurry up and get it done, because my husband, no qualms about it, sorry, will actually call me out on my makeup time. He's like, oh my gosh, you spent all that time just to do that. And I'm like, well, it's got to look right. It's got to look right. My husband's just crazy. He is. Men just don't understand. They don't. Oh my goodness. I was just looking, you know, to find something simple to do. I didn't want to do anything too crazy. But just go right up over the top of your crease if you have it. Okay. Some people have what they call hooded eyes, and they're really, really hard to deal with. I have never had to deal with that. Thank goodness. I have deep set eyes, and I intend to keep my deep set eyes. I hope I never end up with the shrinking of my eyelids. I don't ever want that problem. But, you know, just run it through there and blend it through each time, you know, just to make sure that it's, you know, where it should be. I can find, there it is. Wrong thing. Good grief. There it is. It's like a double-ended. I had a really nice fluffy brush, and then I had no idea where the heck it went. Okay, now I see the, I was using this end of it because that's where all that light shade is. It's way down here, this cream shade. Come right up over the top, kind of like to seal that edge really good, and then also to brighten up that lid. Another pro tip, you know, to kind of, you know, keep the eye looking really, really nice and bright, and even if you love your black eyeliner, is to use a cream colored or a white pencil. I don't like white because it just doesn't look right. I use a cream colored pencil. These are nice. The I can barely see it, but it's wet and wild. I like it. Then straight, there it is. It's Nico Tools. Straight into this shade right here. It's like a, looks kind of like a rose gold, to, you know, come right into the corner. It's a good way to brighten up. I don't know what it is about that shade, but that's really, really nice. This is rather universal palette. I like my nudes, but you know, I like other colors as well, quote colors, like primary colors, like some blues and greens and stuff like that. I mean, hence green. I love the sage green. Real bright green is not real good for me, but you know, super bright colors are really not so much of a thing anymore. Thank goodness. So I did run across the top and bottom, the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof in Blackest Black, number 491 in Blackest Black. I don't know if you can see that. That's very, very tiny writing. I can't stand little writing. Bugs me to death. I did run through some mascara through my lashes. Now my lashes are usually very, very short and tiny. They're pathetic, really. But you know, if you need to, if you're not using the opposite side of the mirror, you can always use a handheld mirror. Either or, but you know, quintessentially. The Long Lash Lengthening by Relove Revolution. I swear this makes mine look like false lashes if I apply enough of it. Just like a couple coats. A couple coats through your lashes. Let them dry. Doing whatever else you do, and then, you know, crimp them and then apply just a few more coats to it. And oh my goodness, if you put enough of this stuff on your lashes, they will literally make your lashes stand up and look like wide eyes. I mean, like you have almost like falsies. But you know, I don't wear falsies. That's just not, you know, a look that I particularly care for. It's just not. Usually while I let stuff sit like that and get, you know, like set and stuff like that, I do stuff like my contouring. This is a GXVE. This is Gwen Stefani line. These are the Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I don't have any more of the cream. This is in Smokin', so it's a little bit deeper. There's a mirror on the bottom here, but I can use this and use it with the a damp blending and just, you know, run it into the areas where you think you need. I try to thin down my nose. I try to shorten my forehead and a little bit down my jawline, just to make myself look like I don't have that little problem called a double chin. Because I know I have a little bit of one, but you know, it's like something I don't want to call attention to. Okay. I try to carve out just a little bit, not too terribly much. The Relove Revolution blushed duos. This one is in Sweet, and it's kind of like a pale, how to describe this, kind of like a peachy pink, kind of. It almost comes across as like a rusty pink a little bit with certain makeup. So tap it off, keep it up in the back if you feel like pulling it forward. Yeah, I did pull it forward a little bit today, not too terribly much, but look how. Occasionally I've been doing this number, you know, I'm like pushing just a little bit up, you know, like where you would put like a bronzer, you know, where the sun hits you. But yeah, put that there. Get yourself a fan brush. Fan brushes are great. A little bit of that lighter color. I usually just tap it in the area of my highlight zone. And a little bit down the nose. If you need to, just to round it out, you know, a little bit here, and a little bit over the top of the Cupid's bow. Kind of softens the edge of the top of the lip. I'll put that back up here. Nice little, I have a couple of those, like in different ones, and oh my gosh, they're really, really nice. Since those came out, oh my goodness, I have like 4 of them. I think there's only one that I don't have because I think it's a shade that just might not be good for me. It's just a little chilly in here. But I needed just a little bit chilly because of the migraine issue. Alright, the lipstick that I chose to go with this was number 250 in Sultry Sienna. This is a CoverGirl Cream Exhibitionist. Or Exhibitionist Cream, sorry. This lipstick is just really, really different. I don't know what it is, but it goes with neutral everything. I don't know what it is. Because when I shift this, it's kind of like a frosty pink. And it goes with a lot of stuff. I think it's amazing that something like that can just go with everything. It's amazing. They had a bunch of these like on bonus buy, like at our grocery store. Okay, the one that I just purchased and would probably not go with this makeup, so I am not going to apply it because it's just, but it's so pretty. I'm glad I got this one. This is another CoverGirl Exhibitionist Cream. This is in Bombshell Pink, number 425. Look at that. I have a picture or two, I believe 2, on my Instagram page, and I can give you a link to my Instagram account if you want, and you can see how it actually looks. Normally, I'm not huge on pale, like pop pink, you know, like in your face kinds of pinks, but I don't know what it was with that lipstick. I just absolutely love it, because normally my thing is like neutrals or reds or something like that, but you know, I do have a fair share of pinks in my collection, you know, but that one, even though it is so vibrant, maybe I'll just, you know, like swipe it, like give it a swatch so you can kind of see. Your quintessential bubblegum pink, kind of like a 1980s bubblegum pink. Oh my goodness, this is exciting because normally I don't carry things this bright, but oh my goodness, that maybe here soon I will do another one. And be careful, these things can stain your lips. Like stain your skin. That'll come off until I take a shower later. But if you use a good makeup remover like a micellar water or something, it'll come off. Because they do slightly stain your lips. But yes. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're up here in the north, keep warm. And I will see you soon. Love y'all so much.